You might be wondering, if I shouldn't create the objects inside the classes that use those objects, where should they be created then? The place where you create object is called the composition root, and it's the highest point of the application. Why highest? Let's look at the player again. Assuming the player is also created and injected, the structure of the example is the following. The following structure is called a graph. Each graph consists of vertices or nodes and edges or connections. Here, each created object represents a node. As you can see, the graph starts at the highest point. In various applications, the point can be different. In a console application, it's the main method. In an ASP.NET application, that would be in global SX file, and in Unity, the scene context component. Building a graph is a recursive process. If the created object requires other objects to be injected into it, those required objects are going to be created first. In our example, the hero armor is going to be created first, since it does not require any other object. Then the inventory is created and gets the hero armor, then the regenerating health. After that, the regenerating health and inventory are going to be passed to the player. You might ask, if it's possible for object to have the reference to the same object. For example, there could be some armor class that heals the player, therefore it should have a reference to the health class. The answer is yes, it is possible, although it might be not an example of brilliant gamer architecture. But what happens if we require a health class to be injected into a player, but the player itself must be injected into a health class? This situation is called a circular dependency, and it's a thing that you should avoid if possible. There is no way to handle a circular dependency if the injection occurs only using constructor.